welcome along to round 5 of the Crossplay League. We are at the Autódromo Internacional do Algarve in Portugal, and I am not alone today because I am joined by my UMRL colleague EmaBoxe. How are you doing?
Hello everybody, I'm doing pretty well, thanks. And I'm happy to be here with you, even in Crossplay League, so we can share some more moments together. In the meantime, we are waiting that UMRL Season 2 is starting.
That is very true. I don't think that we have any new drivers. I don't know who Skibidi is, but I don't think he's new. Do you know who Skibidi is?
He joined ePower Racing League today, and I think it's new, and it's a pretty solid driver.
Okay, so then we have some exciting prospects ahead of us, and all the other drivers don't seem to be any new news. Apart from that, we still have the 12 drivers and the new one. And Yoa is leading the way right now with a 36.13, but it's just the second lap, so now we're gonna see the first real times come to play. And Phantom has the fastest time. Where is ChargedJT? He's already across the line too.
He's third.
So
he's fourth now. With Yoa taking the pole position.
So Yoa, after the second lap, he's still at the front, 35.35. It's already very good. But ChargedJT has taken every pole and every single race win so far. It's the last race ahead of the summer break, but Charged doesn't seem to be exhausted at all.
Yeah, he's doing fantastic, and everyone is trying their best with now ChargedJT being even closer to the time of Yoa with a 35.47. He's trying really hard, and there is just behind Phantom with a 35.48. He's really close to Charge, and we are seeing all the drivers being really close to each other, so this qualifying will be really interesting in the last laps. And we will see if anyone will change their time, but I think there is a big chance a lot of people will do it. And Phantom already did it with a 35.37, being second now.
Yo improved his time by 300, so he is quite a bit ahead still of ChargedJT. It's gonna be, it's still very close, but I think he can come closer if he manages to nail this last attempt. Of course, Charge is leading the Drivers' Championship, and in the Teams' Championship, it's also Nico Blitz Racing who he's racing for. I don't know, we got the liveries mixed up a little bit here, but yeah, so HRG Storm is Nico Blitz, and Nico Blitz is HRG Storm. But anyways, we go across the line. Phantomy, ChargedJT,
ChargedJT takes the pole position, incredibly, with a 35.50 in the last lap. He has done it with this qualifying, and this is really good for him, because once again he will start in the front. And then we have just behind Yoa with a 35.18. He has made a better lap, but Charger just has stopped it, and no one can top his time, apparently. And then there is Phantomy, just third with a 35.37, which is a really good time, but he just sits third with Soitari fourth with a 35.38. And then we have Matt with a 35.43, the same time as Flix. Then we have Vinci with a 35.57. Then we have Juan64 with a 35.60. Then we have Vlad with a big gap with a 36.50, the same time as Bituco. Then we have Skibidi with a 36.23. Sewas with a 36.33. And then there is, I think, Nikhil, the 36.55. And this is the qualifying standings. So now we are here in the starting grid, and we are waiting for the lights to turn on, and now to turn off, and here we go, with Charged being first with Yua just behind, and now there is Phantom trying to get inside of Charged. A big mistake from Charged. He's now, big mistake again from Charged. He has lost a lot of position, so now he is in the middle pack, and he's trying to get back from this position, and we are seeing now Yua being first. He's trying to escape. There is Phantom just behind with Soltari just behind, and I think something in the back happened, and there is now Yua making an overtake to Phantom. It's side by side with him, and now in the first corner he's still first, and he remains like that with big mistake from Yua, and now Phantom gets the lead. He tries to escape with Yua behind, trying to remain at least a little bit attacked to Phantom.
Charged already made it back through the field. There were some interesting tries from Matt to get up the inside of the hairpin on lap 1, and a bit of chaos in turn 2 as well. So Matt now has fallen down the order to P11. He's playing very risky in these last few races, and Phantom now is charging down the main straight. He's going to have the inside line into the flat turn 1. Yoa seemed to lift off a little bit, or it was lag, but now it's Phantom who is almost half a second ahead, but he loses a lot of time. Now in the hairpin again, Yoa's trying to send it up the inside in this double apex corner, but Phantom still stays ahead. He's on soft tires, but we've seen drivers in the last races trying to stay in the slipstream on the weaker compound. So Yoa could maybe try and just stay with Phantom instead of attacking, but of course he's got Soltari behind him trying to pass. And Yoa is lagging a little bit, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on him. Oh, and he's just going off there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are pretty difficult situation with Phantom just getting the lead. Big mistake from Yua, and also Soltari. So Charged gets the both of them and goes second. He has took advantage of the errors, but Yua tries to defend and stays second with a really good overtake. And there is Soltari with Vinci now, who is really close to Yua, to the group, and he's trying to see if there is any way to overtake them, but I think he's getting a slipstream to not cause any big trouble in this group, because drivers need to handle this really carefully, because even a little mistake can make everyone go off track and lose a lot of time, which is something that no one wants to do.
I think it's kind of due to the lobby and as a whole, because we got a different host today and everyone is kind of lagging in this pack at the front. So it's Yoa, ChargedJT, Soltari and Vinci fighting for second place, and Charged is still up there keeping third place for the moment, but he's out of the slipstream from Yoa, and Yoa now has gone closer to Phantom again, who has had his moments of success now in this race, and Yoa lags his way ahead there and takes the lead in that left-hand kink. Oh, and he's absolutely teleporting himself there through Sector 3. It's very difficult for those drivers. I wonder how it looks like on their screens. I mean, they are not lagging themselves, and Charged once again, like at the last race at Tuvalu, takes an early pit stop. Last time out he's done that together with Kubo. Kubo is not racing today.
Yeah, sadly he is not here, but we are seeing a similar scenario here with the strategies, and we will see if it will be the best one, or if it will come short at the end of the race. We don't really know, but in doing these strategies, sometimes really can make you gain some big time, and it is really important. And here in the back there is Bitsy and was battling a bit with was now just taking the slipstream, because with all their tires it's basically almost impossible to fight, but yeah. Oh, big mistake from was, so he is losing a lot of time here.
Yeah, the tires are already very slippery for all of them. Yoa is still staying out in the mediums. This is just about okay, but I reckon he's gonna go into the pit lane now. No, he extends once again, We don't have any chance of rain today, so this is truly a decision taken without any gamble. Charged in second place, solid as ever, and it looks like he's going to take the lead after the first phase of pit stops. Phantomy has got 1 lap fresher tires, but I am not sure if he can bring the fight to ChargedJT with that slight advantage. And then it's Vinci behind, and we're now gonna see as Joa takes the pit lane where he's gonna come out after his first stop.
Yeah, it's really hard, but we will just have to see. Now Joa exiting the pit stop is just behind Phantomy, and he might do a little battle with him or just take the slipstream since he has worse tires than Phantomy. But we will see, because everyone has different strategy and different driving styles here, with now Charged being first and leading the race with a big advantage. We will see if Phantomy in the end will actually get back to Charged, but we will have to see. With now you are taking the slipstream of Phantomy, we will just have to wait to see what can happen in this race, which is a lot strategic than a battle for the first position. So it's really important to see every driver's move.
Yeah, the track is a very interesting one as well, because you've got all these green fake grass runoffs behind the curves, but you can go on those without losing any time. So it's really down to driver skill as well here, and just knowing what you can do on this track. And still it's oh yeah, Suicide on softs here, and all the others on weaker tires, yeah.
Yeah, I saw Matt doing an incident with Skibidi, but he has gone to the pit, and now the group is left with 4 drivers who are distancing themselves and are trying to take advantage of slipstream. I don't know what happened there, but it was looking pretty wild, but now it has calmed down. So yeah. Oh, and now there is Yua. No, sorry, Yua just was really close to Phantomy. I thought it would do an overtake, but he still tries to go for the slipstream.
Yeah, he certainly refuses to get past him, because now the mediums are also starting to break down. So he might get a very easy opportunity to pass him now, and he does so, and now he doesn't opt to stay behind. And I believe that Phantomy is going to disappear into the pit lane very soon. And ChargedJT, of course, has got even worse tires right now. And he is just 1.8 seconds ahead of Joa, so the gap has come down a little bit. And Joa's going to stay out. He's certainly going to retake the lead if all the others around him are pitting. But I don't know how this is going to play out after they all have pitted and Charged still stays out.
I would also recommend to take a look to Soltari and Vinci, who are really close to each other and are just like Yua and Phantomy, and they could battle at every moment. And we are seeing Charged. I think he made a mistake because he's really Yua now is really close to him and could actually try to attack him before Charged goes to the pit. We'll see, and they go side by side here in the last turns, and he does it. He's first, he's leading, and now Charged goes to the pit, leaving you alone in his leadership of the race.
Absolutely beautiful move around the second to last corner. I mean, Charge was sliding and he still wanted to go around the outside simply because he had so much better grip. Charge now is on hard tires, he's just made a mistake again, but the undercut is still very much pressuring Joa now, who still has some pretty solid hard tires. Phantomy has now stayed out longer than ChargedJT, even though he had, because he had fresher tires. So yeah, that certainly makes sense. But Joa now with the upper hand at the moment, at least 33 laps. How is it going to play out? Phantomy goes for softs.
Yeah, now there is also at the back battle between Flix and Matt, with Flix with worse tires. He's ahead of Matt. Matt trying to engage in a battle with him, but Flix now goes to the pit. So yeah, the battle just finishes, and I have now seen Mito go out of the pit with hard tires just ahead of Matt. Yeah, and at every angle of the track there are battles just going, but we can't see all of them. It's really hard, so we'll have to see. But in the meantime, I think it's really interesting to see that the Phantomy has soft tires, so it's a completely different strategies than UI and Charged, and this can be interesting because now Phantomy is actually getting a lot of advantages from the soft, because it's near Charged. It's starting to get really close and really dangerously.
Yeah, Vlad tried it last time out. He's trying it this time again, but oh no, he's very far behind. But anyways, still there's someone who's trying to do something different again, and he might just profit off that. And Charge is really far behind. I'm just wondering if they're all gonna pit the same rounds. So let's see that. And Sultry is now fighting with Vinci. I think Sultry was ahead before, but now there's certainly a battle developing. They have got about equal tires, but Vinci of course on hards and Sultry on mediums. The lags are gone now, and wheel to wheel racing is now better, easier possible more easily than at the start of this race. And then I'll lap the first cars here. Yoa leading the way, and Skibidi is sadly in last place at the moment, of those who aren't 69 seconds behind.
I want also to make sure to make you look at the Flix, Matt and Sewa's battle for the 8th place here, because it's a long train of 3 drivers who seems to be really ready to battle at every moment right now. We saw Sewa's do an error before, and now there is just Matt and Flix, and Matt trying to get in the slipstream here. He really wants the 8th position badly. But right now he doesn't seem to have a chance, because Flix is really good at defending, so we will see if anything will change. And in the meantime, Phantomy and the ChargedJT situation hasn't changed much, and as I'm speaking, Matt has tried to make an overtake to Flix, but nothing has come out of it.
Yeah, so it's kinda really a battle of slipstream right now. Not too many wheel-to-wheel moments happening, but really tense. You can feel the pressure that's all around the circuit here. And now we see Phantomy and Charged within a second of each other. Phantomy on that push, but the soft tires are dying down. Charged's hard tires aren't looking too good either though, and Phantomy has got the straight line speed advantage, and Joa has now pitted. Probably he's just trying to go to the end on this set of hard tires, and he very much will take the lead again soon. He's not too far behind even after that pit stop, so Joa seems to have the strategical upper hand, unless someone tries a crazy soft 2-stop now or whatever.
We will have to look for any change, any strange strategy change here, with you being really close to Phantomy. It could actually try to do anything, and now goes to the pit. Phantomy, I didn't even finish the sentence, and I'm sorry, but Phantomy goes to the pit and takes the hard tires, so I don't know how much they last, but I think he wants to go to the finish with these tires, so he will have to use these hard tires the best he can. And so
Charged, I believe, could now go for mediums though, so that might be one advantage that he's gonna have. But Joa is gonna be one pit stop ahead now. He still stays out Charged, so I know softs are bit far, but mediums are certainly possible for him. But look at Yoa, how close he is.
Yeah, he could really try, and also I think he could try to attack here in the track because he's now really close to charge, and he could actually try an attack, and he does it. In this corner, he is now ahead of charge and takes the lead with this amazing attack, and now he needs to escape with Charged, who needs to go to the pit, and he does it now. He goes to the pit now, so it leaves Yua with a big advantage, being first, and I think he won't go to the pit again with these hard tires, or probably he will go in just a few laps, I don't know, but this is a really interesting situation because Charge is also close to Phantomy, but Phantomy and Charged are really not really far from Yua.
This really isn't too good in terms of track position for ChargedJT. He's now in the slipstream of Phantomy, and he's going to try and pass him quickly, and he tries to do so now down the main straight. Phantomy, I think, gives up here and takes the slipstream of Charged instead, but still he had to make this pass. ChargedJT is up into second place, 5 seconds behind Yoa, and he still has plenty of time to catch up to the South African, who is trying to win for the first time in CPL and try to be the one to defeat Charge for the first time. He came very close at Suzuka, and now he can try again at Portugal. Phantomy is not done yet either.
Yeah, this is a really interesting situation. I think Phantomy wants to see if Charged can lead him to Yua, and if not, he will try to attack him in the last lap or in the last laps. And Yua, with these hards, I think he wants to go to the end, but he will have a really bad tire at the last laps, so this will be the chance for Charged to get him and get another win, but Yua goes to the pit in the last laps, and he goes for the softs. I didn't see that coming. This is really strange, and now he's Charged and Phantomy with the advantage.
I just saw that Phantomy also had so much better tires than Yoa, and I was wondering if Yoa was even gonna be able to maybe keep P2. Even though it looked so good for him. And Charged now leads the way ahead of Phantomy. They're separated by almost nothing, even though Phantomy is on hards, so he might have the advantage in the end. And Yoa has had to take another pit stop, but he is only 3 seconds behind. He's gonna have absolutely amazing tires for these last few races. And this is just so amazing about CPL, because the strategy is unbelievable here.
Yeah, this is really interesting. He wants to get them, and Phantomy just made a mistake, and this is really big for him and for Yua, because it means that Phantomy is closer to Yua, and Yua can actually get the slipstream sooner than he thought, and he's really close to Phantomy and Charge. He's just 1 second behind. He has gained all the gap that there was there, and now he's closer and closer each lap, and another mistake from Phantomy, so Yua is even closer and can actually try to overtake it, and he does it. He's second. What is happening?
Oh, and he's cracked under the pressure, and these aren't the things that ChargedJT and also Yoa are doing this much. And now it is once again Charged and Yoa P1 and P2. We got 2 laps to go, and I believe that Charged is sweating under that helmet. He is only 1.2 seconds ahead of a driver with amazing soft tires, and Charged's medium tires are already going into the yellow area. Oh my god, what an incredible race. And now it looks like we're gonna have a wheel-to-wheel finish, but we just have 2 corners in this lap, and then we have one last one.
Yua is getting so close to Charge, and we are now in the final lap with Charge sweating from every angle of his body, with Yua just being behind. He's so close, he's getting closer, it's like a monster in an horror movie. He's so close, he could try in the next turns, and he's really there. And Charge just needs to defend himself as hard as he can.
He's gonna get it!
Last lap, and he tries it, but it not. No, he doesn't do it. He stays behind. And now, in the last turns, he tries it. We go to the last turn. And you is first. Charge just trying with a slipstream.
Oh my god!
But you wins! What is happening? What has happened in the last lap? Amazing recovery from you, and heading wins this amazing race.
So many different strategies, so many tense moments. We had more strategy battles, I believe, than wheel to wheel here. But it was right to the finish. Amazing calculations or something, I don't know. And we did get that incredible move on the last rear corner of the track. This was the best race that I've ever commented so far.
Yeah, I really can't believe what happened, and this was all strategy, but in the end it all paid off. You are really made something special. I think this was one of the most deserved wins I have seen while playing this game, and he really did an amazing job. It was so good. The anxiousness, the stress was so high, but he remained calm, and in the end he won with a last minute strategy with the soft that saved him, and in the last turn he made it and he won. That was really incredible, and I don't have any words to describe this race. It was just wonderful.
Yeah, Phantomy was in that fight for a long time as well, though. He cracked under the pressure in the end, but he still managed to get that compensation point in form of the fastest lap with 35.28. That is far ahead of the rest. Just no, one tenth ahead of Charged, but anyways, that's very strong. So he's still on the podium. He can be happy, I think. What a race.
Yes, he sure will be happy with that. And with also the extra point of the fastest lap, I think he can be satisfied.
Yeah, sure, he surely can. So it's Sultry in P4, then Vinci takes P5 after being involved in a huge group here, who was battling, at least in the middle phase of the race. We didn't quite follow it in the end there. Matt then recovering after falling down to P11. In P6 he is. Bituka still scoring some nice points for Nico Blitz, even though Charged would lead the team's championship on his own right now. It's not been the best day for Callisto as well. So Flix takes P8, Huan in P9, so Sultry and Huan only 4th and 9th, and Suicide in P10. It's Nikhil in P11, Skibidi finishing P12 sadly, and Vlad DNFing finishing in 13th position. So yeah, that was an amazing race, and the first half of the season is done.
Yeah, we will see you next time when we will restart with CPL.
It's gonna be at Belgium, by the way. We're gonna head to Spa. No, it's not gonna be at Belgium. Yes, it's gonna be at Belgium. Spa-Francorchamps. Let's go. Goodbye.
Bye.